Yes. Good day. Barak here from Barak Paul Goats Farm. Uh, we are located in Nakasongola district in Uganda, central Uganda. It's about 1.5 hours to 2 hours drive from Kampala, on just off Kampala Guru Highway. So welcome to our YouTube channel, our TikTok, our Facebook channels, where we share a few tips on how to do goats farming. Ideally, we are encouraging people to work hard and also get into farming business, specifically goats farming, because that's what we're doing. I can't tell you to do something that I'm not doing. But first, before I dive into that, I'll just wanna thank you for our followers. You guys are very loyal to us, and so the things we do it for you guys, so that you hopefully will learn one thing or two, but also you encourage us to do what we do. So the way I look at it is that it's two-way traffic. We share what we do. So today, I'm in this beautiful environment, as you guys can see around me. It's such a beautiful and nice green place to be. It's a lovely morning here in Brisbane, in Australia. But as I normally do, I promise that if I get time, I'll be sharing some few words with you guys. And so I thought today, guys, I'll talk to you guys about the possibility of changing, or it is still possible to change our future. I strongly believe that it's never too late for anyone to change their life. And by that, I don't even necessarily mean the money, even though that's a big factor. But I think in terms of the way we think, in terms of the way we do things, I'd never think that it's always time when you can say, oh, it's too late because I'm 40, I'm 50. I don't look at it that way. So what I've actually found myself is that it's possible to be alive in this world, but you don't necessarily live. Some people may live in this world when they are alive, but they're not really living their life. And by that I mean a whole bunch of things. If you're surviving 24 hours, you're living on survival, and that means from basic needs. You don't have the basic needs, you don't have hope for tomorrow, you're constantly stressed by a whole bunch of different things. Quite frankly, the life can be very stressful, and when you don't have the hope for tomorrow, then life can be very, very difficult. So that kind of life where someone is living by setbacks and everything, it can be very challenging. We've all been there. Unless someone is pretending not to be human, that's why you can say that you haven't been into challenges in one or the other. But I just want to tell you something. This is very, very important, especially it's going to for those ordinary people, like people who are struggling in their life, people who are surviving in their life, whether it's financial, whether it's spiritual, whether it's anything that you might be going through. I mean, I don't know what you're going through, but I just want to tell you something. There's no way we can be the same, right? 24 hours a day, 12 months a year, think the same, act the same, right? In this world that we live in, that is constantly changing. We live in a world that is changing day by day at a very fast pace. And so if we are acting the same, living the same, doing the same thing day in, day out, but expecting very different results, it's obviously, you can see that it's something that is not going right there. So at times we need to adjust with the changing world. Now, that does not necessarily mean that we have to change with everything that is happening in the world, because some of it is evil. Some change is not always going to be the best. But thinking about business ways, or if we want to develop ourselves, right, we need to have the right mindset. That's why I normally tell people, I understand people have financial challenges to start. Some people really want to start so bad, They want to start goats farming. They want to start, because I've been getting so many messages from different people. Oh, I want to start goats farming. I want to do this, but I'm missing money. You know, I'm missing this and that and that. So I do understand that some people actually missing out the most important part, which is the financial. So that's one big thing, right? But the other big thing as well is the right mindset. See, mindset is a big one, especially within the Ugandan context. You know, for a lot of our people in Uganda, people have the wrong mindset of wanting to let other people down. So, for example, I've noticed, you might post something about your gods, you know, and someone specifically just comes out just to let you know that what you're doing is bullshit. Like it's not gonna get anywhere, you know. Me personally, I don't have any problem with that. But what that really shows you is that we live in a negative world, you know. People are not necessarily going to receive what you're doing in the right way, and that's very okay. After all, people don't see things the same way. So what I encourage you guys to do is, despite of all those setbacks, right, those challenges, everything, I want you to get started. This is very important. So if there's one thing I want you to pick from this video, is this one, right? I want you to get started and never quit. Promise yourself to never quit. That's very, very important. Two things, okay? Because it's only in those moments when you get started. And this is the thing, you do not need to have so much money to get started on anything you need to do. You need to start small, okay? Start small with a very big plan. You know, along the process, you're gonna go through some challenges, but you're going to learn how to do it better. This is one thing, someone who started is different from someone who's never started, because they are learning constantly. As they fail, as they go through struggles, they're learning something different from someone who's just sitting down and their job is just to let other people down, if that makes sense.